There are hundreds of millions of reasons why Shelly Sterling and the Sterling family need to try to fight to keep that team in the family. I hate to say it this way. I mean, until Donald Sterling dies.
Away. Right.
Once Donald Sterling dies, they will reevaluate the basis point on how much that franchise is worth, and at that point, they will pay taxes, capital gains taxes, based on the difference between that and what they ultimately sell it for. If they sell it now, they're paying taxes on the difference between whatever it is they sell it for and $12.5 million.
Right.
We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars in the differential. So that's going to be a battle. And Shelly Sterling, you said it immediately, and I agree. And I know Doc was saying this isn't her fault, and I'm not suggesting that she's in exactly the same situation as her estranged husband.
It's difficult to just separate yourself.
She's no
from
angel, and so that's going to be a battle.
Yeah, it is.
That committee met again yesterday, as you mentioned. They talked a few things over. Mostly, it sounds like they agreed to talk again next week.
Yeah.
The first thing they need to do is figure out who they're going to install in L.A. to run the franchise in the interim, which is fine and a good idea. And then, they need to figure out a way to genuinely get the Sterlings out of there, and that's not going to be easy for exactly the reason we just gave you. Donald Sterling will fight that thing like crazy for financial reasons.
He will, and then, but if he gets voted out, which everybody expects 29-0, and then, as you just said, then what happens with Shelly? Because now there are reports of her in this, the whole tenant situation.
Oh, I've seen the video.
Her involvement in it as well. So, the owner's going to – that – you're right. I don't even know where to speculate where that goes from a
they're going to have a fight on their hands.
They are going to have
I think is what's going to happen, and we'll see just how patient the players ultimately will be with that. That's a down the road kind of question, but I think it's a worthwhile one.